Hello everyone, it's Stephanie from My Porch Prints. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be making this really easy wedding no-sew journal kit. And this is just a really fun little planner that you can put together for a wedding. It's got lots of lists and writing space in it, places to plan all of your wedding adventures. So we're going to go ahead and get started putting this together. Okay, so to begin with, I printed everything on cardstock and I went ahead and cut it out. And we've got our pages and our cover, and then we've got these pockets and also a few little tags and just a couple of fussy cut flowers. And then these are tabs, page tabs. And then we also have some extra pages here. So like if you're writing your wedding vows and you decide you need more room, you know, you've got these extra pages that you can add in. We've got lined, blank, list pages, bullet lists. So to begin with, we want to locate the pages. And what we're going to do is just fold these in half so that the white side is showing. And we're going to do that for all of the pages. Okay, and when you have them all folded in half, you want to decide what order you want them in. And you can do this however you want. I went ahead and put the main wedding checklist with all the 12 months, 9 months, 6 months, the planning at the very front, because that's probably the thing that you'll reference the most as you're planning. And then we've got the countdown and the budget and so on and so forth. So what we're going to do is take this first page and this next page, and we're just going to glue those together. And I'm using FABRI TAC glue because it's not water-based, so it won't wrinkle the pages. And you just want to glue all the way around the outside edge as close as you can get. And then just glue these together. Make sure it's good and even. And I'm just using my bone folder to smooth this down. We have a link to our Amazon influencer shop that has a lot of the supplies that we use, so look for that in the video description. And then you can see that these have become a page. And so we're going to set that aside, and we're going to do the same thing with the next two pages. And we'll just continue so on and so forth. Make two, set them aside, make two, set them aside. And just make sure that your pages are right side up. You don't want to glue them upside down accidentally. So before you glue them, just double check that you've got those right side up. Okay, and I've gotten to the end here and I've only got one page left, so there's not another one to glue it to. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this one because it's the last page. If you wanted, you could print another one of the blank or lined pages to go at the end just for some notes or something. Otherwise, I'm gonna just set this over here and we're gonna just kind of start the pile again. So I've got my first and second page and my third and fourth page, and we're gonna just glue these together, and we're gonna keep going with that process. Same as before. Okay, so I've come to this kind of last set of two, and again, there's no match for it, but I've got this last page. I'm gonna go ahead and just add this one onto the back here. And again, I'm gonna just flip them over and keep going until we have our full book. Okay, we made it down to our last two, so we're gonna glue these together. And I can see one of my pages is a little bit off. I've got a little bit of white showing here. It's not a big deal. I can trim that up if I want to, or I can use a little distress ink around the edges. It's up to you how you want to deal with that. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so now we're ready to add the spine. So again, just making sure things are right side up before we start gluing. We're gonna go ahead and locate our spine piece, and you can see it says top right here. That's the top of your spine. And if you find that your spine isn't going to fit like around your cover, like if you're squeezing this as hard as you can and the spine is just not big enough, don't worry. You can always use something else to cover your spine. You could use a piece of fabric or lace to just kind of wrap around it, or you could use, you know, one of the pages from the kit, like these blank pages. Just cut it out as big as you need it to be and wrap it around your spine. Just cut a strip, you know, as big as you need. But I think this is going to fit just fine. So what I'm gonna do is apply glue to these tabs, these two gray tabs on the side. Apply glue here and here, and then I'm just gonna kind of wrap it around my spine. I don't think it will make a difference if you apply glue all across or just on the tabs. What I'm gonna do is just make sure this fits over here and just kind of wrap it around and form it to your spine. Whoops. And the reason we do that is because everyone may have a different thickness depending on how many pages you use, those extra pages, or how thick your cardstock is. So you want to make it just, you know, the size of your spine. So we wrap it around to make it fit. And if you have a glue that doesn't dry very quickly, you could always use a clamp, like a bulldog, to clamp this into place while it's drying. So now we're going to glue on our covers. And we've got a cake here for the front cover. And before you glue it down, just make sure it fits. You know, things get trimmed. Sometimes something's a little too long, so you may have to do a little trimming if it's not fitting correctly, but I think this is gonna work. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue that down. And if you're planning to have like a tie to close your book shut, you might wanna glue that on before you glue your spine and cover. You know, you could glue a ribbon across here and then cover it with the spine, and then, you know, you can tie it if you want to. It's up to you, but I'm not going to be doing that. Okay, front cover is on. We're gonna flip it to the back and do the back cover. Okay, and there we go. We've got our wedding planner, and now we can decorate as desired. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the front cover, and I'm going to use a little bit of mounting tape. I like to call it puff tape, and it's just gonna lift this little banner up off the cover a little bit. And I'm trying to decide where the best spot would be for it. Donut at the top, maybe. That looks good. Okay, and now we've got these pockets, and if you have like blank and lined pages, this could be a good spot for these, or you can put them over the pictures if you want to, or you don't have to use them at all if you decide that you don't really need pockets for any reason. I might add just a couple in case you want to have a place to put photos or receipts or little notes or whatever you come across while you're planning your wedding. And before I do that, I think I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to fold this in half just lightly, not really hard, but just a little pinch right there. And that's going to show me the middle of my pocket. And I've got a punch here that I'm going to use to kind of punch a half moon out. And I think that just looks nicer. And I might even round those corners just a little bit. And then we're just going to apply some glue to the sides and bottom to create our pocket. since this is a planner and not like a regular junk journal, there aren't a lot of like ephemera pieces. There's just a few tags, you know, that you can use for decoration if you want to. This is mostly for planning a wedding. And you could get creative with it if you wanted and add some lace or some cheesecloth or whatever you want to add. And the book will be a little bit stiff when you first open it. You'll have to play with it a little bit so that it opens nicely for you. And if you want this to stand out a little more, you could use a little distress ink around the edges. I'm going to leave it as is. And you can see there's just like a little border kind of around the pocket here. That's so it doesn't get caught when we're opening and closing the pages. Save these. Now we've got our page tabs, and of course anything here is optional. You don't have to add anything you don't want to add. But if you do want them, we should have one for each page. Let's see if I can find this one. And you just fold these in half. Just like that. And then you can attach them to the pages. And let me find the first 4 here. Okay, and before you glue them down, you may want to think about how you're going to stagger them. Now, I cut these out on my CRICUT, so they're a little smaller than they would normally be, but you might have to overlap them a little bit. So just keep that in mind as you're gluing them on, that you may have to, you know, overlap them a little bit. And as you glue, just check the back so that you're not gluing over anything important. Sometimes it's easy to glue it to the front here and it all looks good, and then you turn the page and you're like, whoops, what have I done? You could also glue these on the top of your journal if you want to. And just to make it visually make sense to me, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this 4th one because I know I'm gonna do 4 and then start over again at the top and do another 4. So I'm going to go to the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, the 4th one, I'm gonna glue the bottom one. And that'll help me kind of determine where those other 2 should go. Make sure it's good on the back. Okay, then the next one will be this countdown. So you can see kind of how much spacing you need. Okay, and then budget goes here. And you can always add the tabs before you add the pockets if you want to avoid any mishaps. Okay, so we're all done. And we'll take a quick look and see how we did here. And again, if you need to add extra pages for your vows, that's fine. And then at the end here, I had honeymoon as the last page, so I didn't add the tab. I thought that might be a little awkward to have it on the back page. So something you can do is just add a couple extra writing pages at the end, and that might make it possible to put the tab on without it being a little bit awkward. Okay guys, we're all done. Thank you so much for joining us for this project, and we hope you guys will like and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you enjoyed this, and we will see you guys next time. All right, bye.